Hello everybody, it is me, MisterVince, and I hope you all have a great day today. But before I start the video, do you guys remember this? Well, if you have remembered that scene from a video I made a while back, then you know that I had 2 Hyperdiamond level 5s. None of them are duped. But with that being said, I got some big news today, and some saddening ones too. So, I actually end up getting my Hyperdiamond level 5 back after about 3 months of not having my own Hyperdiamond level 5. So back in August of 2023, I actually ended up trading the Hyperdiamond level 5 for things like spinner rims and ads. However, I was lucky enough to get my own OG Hyperdiamond level 5 back. A fan of mine decided to trade the level 5 for my OG Hyperdiamond level 3 and sadly the spinner rims. But that was fine because I didn't really find myself using the spinner rims as much. And yeah, it may suck that I don't have something as part of my collection, but it's fine. I mean, I already have like every car in the game. It's probably no big deal. But yes, my friends, I did end up getting my Hyperdiamond level 5 back. So I actually made 2 videos on this Hyperchrome, and most of you probably already know that I love Hyperdiamond level 5. So here it is. Yeah. This is my Hyperdiamond level 5. It is not duped. It is my OG, and you can definitely tell it looks very bright. And like I said, I already made videos on this Hyperchrome a while back, so yeah, this is the level 5 on the torpedo. And I also decided to use the galactic carbon texture because I actually did not use it in quite some time, and I just found out that Hyperdiamond already looks good on the galactic carbon, so I decided to use that texture on the torpedo. Yeah, the galactic carbon texture is pretty underrated. A lot of people don't actually own it, nor do they use it, so that's actually pretty sick. I love the torpedo with that combo. It's definitely way better than just using the checkers texture, I'll say that for sure. So basically, I actually came across a fan of mine who watches my videos, and he actually had my Hyperdiamond level 5. And if I'm not mistaken, he got it from somebody in trading, so I don't think I was the one who gave him the Hyperdiamond. I think it was someone else. I'm not too sure. But with that being said, he decided to trade for the stuff I have mentioned earlier, so I did have to sacrifice my Hyperdiamond level 3 in the spin rims. He didn't really want much from the Hyperdiamond, considering that Hyperdiamond isn't really that high in demand. So, as of the 5 days of vehicles for this year, the shine on the Volt bike has returned, and as you can see, yeah, there's a lot of shine on this car. It's insane. I love the shine on this car, and I think, to be honest, it just makes more sense. Yeah, literal shine on the Volt bike. It just looks magnificent. Now, I won't use Hyper Shift because even if I do get it, yeah, I don't want to just use an RGB color on any vehicle. I'd rather just use my favorite hyper color, like Hyperdiamond. I mean, you don't even have to use the lines texture just to use a color that is stationary, like Hyperdiamond. So now that I got Hyperdiamond, most of you are like, what are you going to do with it? So originally I thought of trading it for a level 4 diamond in some other Hyperchrome colors, but for right now, I think I'm going to be keeping it, and I might possibly grind for another level 5 soon, but we'll see. So yeah, this is the Hyperdiamond level 5, and I will go ahead and show you guys that this is my OG Hyperdiamond level 5 inside of trading in just a minute. Although I do want to clarify that the trade I just did wasn't staged or anything, so it was a legit trade. I don't do staged stuff, so please keep that in mind. So thank you, man, for the Hyperdiamond level 5. I really do appreciate it. But now let's go ahead and show off the Hyperdiamond level 5 inside of Jailbreak trading. I'll be right back, my friends. Well, here I am, lads. I have made it inside of Jailbreak trading. and I'm gonna steal this too fast car, and I'm gonna show you guys the Hyperdiamond Level 5 inside of trading. So yeah, this is the Hyperdiamond Level 5. Some people are going crazy over it still, considering it has been over a year since Hyperchrome's released. So if I go over to color, as you can see, yeah, I got my Hyperdiamond Level 5 pack. This is actually my second one, so the first one I wasn't able to find, but yeah, this is the second Hyperdiamond Level 5. And yeah, it was kind of surprising that I actually managed to get one of my OG Hyperdiamond colors back. So I didn't get the first one back, but that was okay. I don't need the first one back, I just wanted one of mine back. So yeah, this is the Hyperdiamond Level 5 on the 𝗲𝗏. I haven't used the 𝗲𝗏 in a while, so I decided to use it. I'll also go ahead and use the Volt 4x4 because the Volt 4x4 is another fantastic vehicle, and I can't spawn it if there's someone in the car. So I need to go ahead and spawn in the Volt 4x4 over here. So this is the Volt 4x4, and just like the Volt bike, the shine works with the Volt 4x4. So as you can see, yeah, the shine works, and I really like this. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I love the Volt 4x4 with the shine, although I don't like the trails of the Volt 4x4. They just look kind of ugly. Yeah, I like the old ones more. I don't know why Sumo decided to revamp the trails of the Volt 4x4. That didn't make any sense. Anyway, I'm going to also use the 𝗬𝗠 with the level 5 because I love the 𝗬𝗠. So I'm going to go ahead and get off my car first because I can't spawn in a car inside of the Volt 4x4. So this is the 𝗬𝗠 over here, and boom. Yeah, holy cow, it's super bright, especially during the day. You can see that, yeah. This is the level 5 diamond, and I'll also go ahead and spawn in the �MCL36 because I actually haven't used the �MCL36 with the Hyperdiamond Level 5 because originally I didn't have the �MCL36 when I got my second Hyperdiamond Level 5, but now that I got the MCL back thanks to 𝐴𝐶𝐸, I can show you guys the �MCL36 with the level 5. So if I go over to body color, Hyperdiamond Level 5 is right here. Yeah, it's not too hard to find. So if you are using the popular sort, as you can see, you just need to go down a little bit until you see these Hyperchrome colors. Now, you may not have all these Hyperchrome colors, but if you do, then you'll be able to find the Hyperdiamond Level 5 somewhere around here. And as you can see, you can also use the second body color on the MCL, so that's pretty neat. I'll also go ahead and show you guys the Hyper Level 5 with the NASCAR, because I did get back the NASCAR as well. So this is the NASCAR 73, and I gotta say, yeah, it's very nice looking. So I'll also go ahead and use the 𝗬𝗠 once again, and boom. Yeah, this is the Hyperdiamond Level 5. It's super bright. Holy cow. I know, it's crazy. So if I go ahead and turn on trade requests and have someone trade me, I'll go ahead and show you guys proof that this is legit my OG Hyperdiamond Level 5. So I think somebody is willing to trade with me, but I'll have to look because I'm not too sure. I think a vehicle that will attract people's attention is the beam. So I'll go ahead and use the beam over here, and that should work. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and get this guy over here. Yeah, this is the Hyperdiamond Level 5. He's offering for the Level 5. Oh my goodness, a Lambo and a Model 3. That's insane. Your side is too high. Man, that's funny. Alright, there you go. I'm going to do that. Trade denied. Alright, so yeah, this is the Hyperdiamond Level 5 over here. He's offering a Roadster for it. Interesting. Alright, we also got Hot Orange, Radiant Purple, Radiant Red, Darkest Purple, Deep Purple, Cyan. My dude is offering some colors. Holy cow. But yeah, I think he wants the beam, so I don't know. But that's okay. So yeah, this is the Hyperdiamond Level 5 on the beam. I think it looks really sick. I like the beam, so it's to be expected. I think this guy also wants the beam, so I'm going to go ahead and search up beam over here. And boom. Alright, there's your beam. Alright, sure, I can take this trade. Your side is too low. Uh-oh. That's not good. Alright, there you go. Yeah, I'm going to go do that trade. Yeah, this guy is like, yeah, please. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. Sometimes it's kind of hard to kind of decide if I should do it. Alright, there you go. This is the Hyperdiamond Level 5 OG, the one that I had back from July. And this one is a Hyperchrome over here. A Hyper Red. Alright, that's pretty good. But no thank you, man. Yeah, thanks though. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna keep my Hyper Diamond. I think my Hyper Diamond is better. But yeah, generally, for the most part, it was pretty nice that I finally got back my Hyper Diamond Level 5. Was it worth it? Well, honestly, I would say no. But at the same time, I am very happy that I finally got my Level 5 back. Honestly, I would have grinded for another Level 5 Diamond, but it's fine. I mean, for right now, I'll get to keep this Level 5, and the beam is also pretty good at climbing, so I might as well use the beam. So, boom, we just got the beam up here, and there we go. So, yeah, I finally got back my Hyper Diamond Level 5. I really like the Hyperchrome, so I don't think I'm going to be grinding for another Hyper Level 5, but I might. We'll see. So if you guys have enjoyed this video and you got any suggestions, please feel free to let me know down in the comments. But as always, my name is Mr. Vince. I hope you all have a great day today, and I'll see you guys next time.